Yo, what's up, guys? This is gonna be my ranking or power order, whatever. I don't really know how to describe it. Of WrestleMania 20 through 29. I'm gonna put them in order of least to greatest. Um, Overall, you had some WrestleManias that were really good, but you also had some that really sucked. Um, I'd say more good than bad, but just slightly. But whatever. Let's just get this started. Um, the least, my least favorite WrestleMania out of all of them is WrestleMania 27. Um, Really, the only good things about it were uh, Edge and Del Rio was fairly good. Rhodes and Mysterio, that was surprisingly good. And then you got the Triple H and Undertaker no holds barred match, which probably, I don't know, it was a great match by far. But yeah, that probably should have been the main event. The main event just fucking terrible. That's what made me give it last. Just the whole goddamn thing with the anonymous general manager and The Rock and everything, having him be so much of a big part of the main event. Should have just been down to Miz and Cena, but yeah. WrestleMania 27, my least favorite. So that's my 10th favorite, or my least. The ninth one is WrestleMania 25. Really, all you can remember from watching this was Undertaker and HBK were fucking amazing. Probably one of the top 5 best matches in WrestleMania history. Definitely a 5-star match. It would definitely be dead last if HBK and Taker weren't amazing. And then, yeah, kind of just like 27. The main event was pretty dead. Especially for the title, it should have been more lively, should have been a lot better. But yeah, WrestleMania 25, nothing really good other than HBK and Taker. My next least favorite WrestleMania, or I don't know, number 8 on my list, I guess. WrestleMania 29 from last year. Taker and Punk were great again. Like I'm probably going to say this for every WrestleMania that I have on here. Undertaker's match was great. That's what I'll probably have for everything. But yeah, Taker Punk, nothing out of the ordinary. They were great like usual. Then Brock and Triple H, they were pretty good. They started off kind of slow, if I remember correctly, and then they worked themselves up to a pretty good match. Then Twice in a Lifetime sucked. I mean, Once in a Lifetime the match was decent. I mean, nothing too much, but at least had a good atmosphere. This one, just nobody wanted to see it at all. And then the finish, I believe, was just like a 5-knuckle shuffle or whatever. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, nobody believed it. And then they had the huge celebration at the end, like Hogan and Rock did at 18, but they did that with Rock and Cena. I didn't like it at all. Raw after Mania was definitely better than WrestleMania 29. But yeah, you got that one. That's number 8. Number 7, I have personally WrestleMania 22. The only things I can remember from watching that one, I still got to rewatch it, but you obviously got the Edge and Mick Foley match that with the amazing spear into the flaming table. That match was just totally epic. And then I guess the triple threat main event. I'm not quite sure if it ended the show or not, but Mysterio versus Angle versus Orton, and Mysterio wins the title. That was a pretty good moment as a wrestling fan. I don't remember much about Taker and Henry. This is probably Taker's worst match. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. But maybe it's his worst match out of the 20 20 through 29 WrestleManias. So yeah, WrestleMania 22 at number 7. At number 6, you had WrestleMania 28 from 2012. Actually, that's 2 years from today exactly. Today is barely April 1st. So, yeah, 2 years from today. Well, 28, the big story is shitty undercard. Just bullshit opener. You can't have a Daniel Bryan match just be 18 seconds. I thought they were going to actually let them wrestle and everything. I thought it would have been at least a decent match, but no, they just pulled that shit off. Punk and Y2J was pretty good. I have no complaints about that. End of an era, that was awesome. They somehow beat their WrestleMania 27 match. Taker and Triple H did, and then adding HBK to the mix was also a good choice, and then with the cell and everything, just made it all so epic, so surreal. Yeah, that was amazing, especially at the moment at the end. That will be remembered for forever. Yeah, then you get to the main event, once in a lifetime. They stood there after all the music was playing and everything. They got their live performances. They just stood there for like 5 minutes doing nothing, just like looking around like it's Rock and Hogan, which it totally wasn't. But then their match, nothing too good. Better than their 29 match, but nothing as well as Hogan Rock. I think they're going after that Hogan Rock feeling, but nah, it wasn't working out. But yeah, that's number 6, and that's WrestleMania 28. WrestleMania 26, it was pretty good. I liked it. Edge and Y2J, I liked their match. Money in the Bank was so-and-so, but especially Jack Swagger winning. He did nothing with the title, but yeah, you got Taker and HBK in HBK's last match. That was epic, like you would expect. What was the main? I think Taker or HBK was main event. I can't remember. Oh, Cena Batista was part of it. It was meh, if I can remember it correctly. But also a bad part of it. I didn't like Vince McMahon, Bret Hart at all. But yeah, it's number 5, WrestleMania 26. At number 4, I have WrestleMania 21 from all the way back in 2005. You've got a good opener between Eddie and Rey Mysterio, tag team champions facing each other. It was all good. You got the first ever Money in the Bank match. Actually, yeah, Money in the Bank was the opener, I think, not Eddie Ray. Eddie Ray was like the opening regular match, but whatever. And then you also got HBK and Kurt Angle, and definitely the match of the year of 2005. Just an amazing match, one of the top 10 WrestleMania matches ever. And then you got pretty much the building of new stars. Orton and Taker did really well. And then Cena was a decent match, but good ending. He won his first title. He had a successful title reign that pretty much solidified him as a top star in WWE. And then you have Batista beating Triple H, pretty much ending Evolution. So yeah, there's that. Just built a lot of new stars. Pretty good WrestleMania. So yeah, that was number 4, and that is WrestleMania 21. Coming in at number 3, we got from the year before that one in 2004. You got WrestleMania 20. Before I get to the ending, let's just say Brock versus Goldberg was a dud, and no denying that at all, but that's pretty much, there's some other weaknesses other than that, just that I think the finish and some other things really escalate the show to why I like it so much. Chris Jericho was pretty solid. I like the matchup between them because they're good friends behind the scenes and everything, but I didn't like the feud that they were going through with like all the with Lita and Trish. I think they should have stayed out of it, done something else based on that. But yeah, then you get Taker Kane with that, with Taker returning as I don't know, the Phenom, I guess you could say his gimmick was. No longer the biker anymore. That was awesome, I guess. And then Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle was good. Eddie defended his title. And then you get to the triple threat main event between Triple H, HBK, and Chris Benoit. And this shit was amazing. Probably the best triple threat match ever in WrestleMania or anything. Probably one of the best moments ever of WrestleMania at the ending, when you have Benoit winning with JR's voice running out and everything. And then after that, his best friend Eddie Guerrero comes out. Just an amazing moment. That definitely boosted it on my list on here. Jeez, I'm gonna definitely rewatch that today. But yeah, that's number 3, and that's WrestleMania 20. Coming at number 2 is WrestleMania 23, and that was in 2007. All around, I thought it was really good WrestleMania. You had a solid undercard. You had an amazing Money in the Bank match, probably one of the best Money in the Bank matches I've ever seen. You got the Battle of the Billionaires, which produced an amazing WrestleMania moment with Vince getting his hair shaved off. Then the match wasn't amazing, but I mean, it was the moment from that match that was awesome. And then Batista and Undertaker had a really good match. I was surprised at that. And then yeah, the main event, Cena Michaels, it was great. So there's nothing to complain about WrestleMania 23. Maybe the ECW match, but you gotta let them run their own shit. It was a failure, but yeah. And then you get to number 1 on my list, which is WrestleMania 24. Again, like 23, nothing really too much to complain about here. They had their celebrity matches. They had a good Money in the Bank match. They had great upper card matches, title matches, and everything. You got the triple threat between Triple H, Orton, and Cena, if I can remember. Yeah, pretty sure that was it. That was good. You got Mayweather versus Big Show. That was a success, in my opinion. And Undertaker versus Edge closing the show was great. And then you also got an amazing Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels match. God, that was awesome. But finish was amazing. Perfectly executed. Perfect way for Ric Flair to go out in WWE, not TNA at all, but WWE. So yeah, I really like that. So that's number 1, WrestleMania 24. So in order from least to greatest, you've got WrestleMania 27 is the worst, then 25, then 29, then 22, then 28, then 26, then 21, then 20, then 23, then first 24. So leave me your thoughts. Where do you think I went wrong with this little rankings over here? But yeah, leave a comment, like this video please. I'll have more coming for you guys. So see you guys later.